Hi, welcome to the STEM LLC. Come on in. Hi everyone, my name is Tsering. I'm a junior here at Agnes Scott College studying public health from Portland, Oregon, and I'm the RA in the STEM LLC. At Agnes Scott College, we have 3 living learning communities, each with a specialized theme. So this one is the STEM house. There's 2 other houses with the focus on global learning as well as leadership. So we can go check out my room, just over here. Here is my room. It is the only room on the first floor of the house. In a typical room, there are 2 sets of furniture, so you'll typically find 2 sets of desks as well as dressers and kind of these closets. I love the LLCs. There's lots of space, as you can tell, as well as great lighting and really large windows. So in terms of storage, I really like the beds because you can loft them up. I have my bed, I think, at one of the highest lofts, and I put a lot of my stuff underneath, as well as storing clothes and items in these 2 dressers, as well as this closet right here and a walk-in closet. Typically, I would prefer the library, but I think this past year, since my room is really a comforting space, I've grown to really like studying in my room, especially with the lighting, where I get to study, as well as just doing whatever I do at my desk. I really like to decorate my space, and I have some pictures of my friends and family, as well as little quotes and mementos. I really try to utilize my room as well as trying to personalize it, because it is a place I like to come to at the end of the day and kind of chill out. It honestly just things that I appreciate or like to look up to. Over here I have some pieces of art. Gustav Klimt is one of my favorite artists, and then I have some of my favorite musicians, as well as just little mementos I picked up throughout the years. Just honestly just making it as personable and as reflective of who I am. So let me show you guys the rest of the house. So right now we're in the dining room of the STEM LLC. This is where normally residents and I have meals, do our homework. We've done several programming events in here. We've done study halls, collaborations with the Generating Excellence in Math and Science program. We've hosted dinners. In a non-COVID year, we would actually invite professors to have dinners with us, but this year, unfortunately, it's been on hold. If you follow me over to the kitchen, in the STEM LLC, as well as the other LLCs, we have a full kitchen, as well as in-house units of a laundry, washer, and dryer. This is our kitchen. Residents in the LLCs have a different meal plan than those that may typically live in the dorms on campus. So we have a full kitchen, an oven, a fridge, and then a sink as well, a microwave. And then we've decided, we kind of delegated who's having what in terms of pantry space as well as closet space. So one of the biggest differences of living in an LLC versus on a dorm or any other housing on campus is you really get a homely sense, not just because we have a full kitchen and a washer and a dryer, but we live in a smaller community. You get to bond with your residents as well as know your housemates a bit more than usual. So right now we're in actually the informal / the second living room in the LLC. In here we have a couch as well as a cabinet full of games and activities that the residents can play with, as well as having a TV. This is more a relaxed space where residents typically just watch TV, talk, or eat dinner. So right now we're in one of the other living rooms in the LLCs, but we're gonna head upstairs. So in the LLC 1, the floor plan is 1 room downstairs, which is ADA compliant, and then we have 4 other rooms upstairs. So upstairs we have 4 different rooms as well as 2 different bathrooms. We have 1 personal bathroom as well as 1 communal bathroom. So this is one of the communal restrooms. There's 2 sinks as well as 2 sets of showers, 1 bathtub, as well as 2 toilets. Okay, let's go check out the porch now. So here's our porch in the LLC number 1. We have 2 little tables where students often like study or eat or just hang out, as well as having some rocking chairs. This is personally one of my favorite spots to read when I have my time and can read a nice book while I'm looking out the view. Thank you so much for visiting the STEM LLC. I hope to see you on campus soon.